Hi folks, Steve Luckner, Sageport. It is, Tuesday the 14th. I thought I'd put a hopefully short video together to give commentary and analysis of the vote that just happened, the second vote. First off, thank you to all of you. All but 32 of you. We'll get to that in a minute. But thank you for participating in whatever way you did to help defeat this, attempt, second one since I've been here in 15 years. Second attempt, from a very small group of people to take control over the rest of us. Thank you so much. You did an admirable job. The vote tally was conducted last night. The meeting lasted from like 7 o'clock to 7:30. It was very straightforward. Kudos to most of the board, for allowing this process to play out the way it did with the teller committee, meaning having 4 members that actually oversaw the counting of these votes. Here's the results. There were 56 valid ballots returned. Now, keep in mind that the whole data pool is roughly around 240 homes out here, 240 lots, not 240 homeowners, but 240 lots that were available to vote. Of those 240, only 56 returned a ballot. That's fine, vote or not vote. We've gone over that before. And of the 56 valid ballots that were returned, the vote was 32 yay, 24 nay. Now, that may seem like, the yays won and the nays lost, but that's not the way it worked. They, the HOA club, needed 119 yay votes for their mandatory HOA thing to pass. So let's do some analysis on this. So out of 100 or almost 240 people out here, only 56 bothered to return a ballot. 24 of those 56 voted no. The rest of them that didn't return a ballot, that's a proxy no as well. Probably more telling than the actual 24 that did vote no. So what it really means is that out of 240 some odd potential votes, only 32 people voted for this thing. 32 out of 24, or 240. Pathetic. I mean, the message was sent loud and clear. Of course, it was sent last time, and it was sent 5 years, 10 years ago as well, but they didn't care to listen. So, admirable job, everybody. Fantastic. I can't think of any other statistics to come out of here. There were 3 invalid ballots that were sent back, apparently totally blank, and mine was one of those. Somebody made a comment on one of the invalid ballots. In other words, leave us alone. So between the no votes, and the no votes meaning no one turned the ballot in, they got a clear message here. If they can't get it through their heads now, brings up the next topic. This isn't officially over until August 12th or August 13th. That's the deadline date. Now the question is, they've already come at us with 2 ballots. Are they going to come at us with a third one? In my opinion, they would lose whatever semblance of credibility that they have, probably only with the 32 yay votes. We'll talk about that in a minute. They'd lose everything. So I'm hoping that calm heads will prevail, and this issue is put to bed for another 10 years. Although if Mark Hesse still lives out here, it probably won't be. I'm just hoping this was a wake-up call for all of them. Really, Hesse's the only one, because you got to realize AJ and Cindy, you know, they're all newbies out here. They haven't been through this before. Even some of the folks on the teller committee and even a lot of the haters out there, they don't understand this. They haven't been around. Another video came to mind. We'll be doing some history of the Sageport HOA and ACC as we go down the road here. But this is just covering the ballot. Let's cover the 32 yay votes. Who are these folks? Well, you got to figure there's 6 or 7 on the board right there, right? So I would assume all of the board members voted yay. So take away 6 there. That brings it down to 26. Maybe they've got some friends that live around them. So folks, really, this vote was a trouncing. Unbelievable. They did, as they said they would, post the results on their website. Fantastic. The only question now is are they going to come back at us with another ballot? They've got plenty of time. Between now and August 13th is the deadline, and this thing will officially be put to bed. Like I said, I'm hoping that calmer heads will prevail. I did notice something on there that I'd like to bring up. There was, or is, or was, I don't know, we'll have to verify this, but there's a board member, was a board member, Tony Caterina. I consider him a better than acquaintance. I consider him a friend. A lot of you might know him. He's a realtor, okay? He was just recently reelected on the board for another 2-year term. But now, his position, at least on the website, and the website may not be updated correctly, I'll give him that. But it says that position is vacant and Tony is nowhere to be found. www.thesageporthoa.com. You can check it out, see who the board members are. I haven't spoke to Tony yet. I plan on doing that and seeing, sorry about that, seeing just what the situation might be. Why would he have stepped down? You know, I personally, if he did, I think it's a very smart move on his part. As a realtor, as someone who represents potential buyers and sellers out here, most of the people that I know moved out here because there is no HOA, legal HOA, no DORA recognized HOA. And you got to realize as a realtor, Tony has to follow DORA guidelines. I mean, Department of Regulatory Affairs, Real Estate Division, State of Colorado. So interesting. I spoke to Tony before all the informational meetings began, and he said that he was on the board so that there would be a realtor on the board to convey all these types of issues. Not in a derogatory way whatsoever, but I think it's a great move for him if he did step down, because quite honestly, I don't think he can afford the negative press that comes out of this crap that just went down, and especially if another ballot comes out from these folks. I think I've taken enough of your time. Thanks again. We'll be having more videos on the history of the Sageport ACC and HOA. Thanks again, folks. Talk to you soon.